This is a fascinating piece of artwork. I believe that you even got funding, the little bits of Airfix model, aren't
Yeah.
they? And I believe you actually got funding for this and support from Airfix. What are we looking at here, and how's it all come about? What's behind it?
I wanted to make a piece of work that came from a story that I'd written. And the story includes the names of aeroplanes in each line of the story. And it comes from Airfix aeroplane names. So I actually wrote a story that included each name of the plane in each line of it. And then the idea was to use that story within a film. And I wanted to make a sculpture that appeared in the film that related to how the story was made. So I got in touch with Airfix and told them my idea, and I initially thought they'll just think I'm mad, or that they won't really kind of think, well, it's not a good kind of promotion, but they were really interested in the idea. And I got in touch with their marketing team, and they agreed that basically I only wanted aeroplanes because that related to the story. They would send me directly aeroplane kits, so they sent me about 200 aeroplane kits to make the sculpture with. And the idea was really to make it as you wouldn't make an Airfix kit, so to put it together very randomly. And it was quite difficult to do because obviously Airfix kits are made to slot together, so when you're not doing it in the right way, it takes quite a bit of effort. And this was made as a sculpture, and then I filmed it, and my actual film is footage of this sculpture with an actor reading in a voice-over the story, and in each line of the story the names of the aeroplanes appear. So,
And is there more than one?
yeah, there's two main models of these. This is the main one that appears in the film, and there's another slightly bigger model that was also made from the same kits. There's also a series of large-scale photographs of the kits before they get broken up, so they're these really nice flat pack, organised kind of sections. And when it was recently shown in an exhibition at Huddersfield Art Gallery, the kits were put all along the wall of the gallery as well. So you kind of get each stage of it. You get it when it's been broken up and randomly put together. You've got the film, the photographs, and then all of the kits together.
Where did the inspiration for this come from? Why aeroplanes? Why Airfix? Why models?
I quite like the idea of the kits, really. As a child, I didn't use Airfix at all, but I really like the kind of organised manner of the kits, and the way that, you know, you've got specific instructions to put them together. And in my mind I had this idea for this kind of almost Star Wars Death Star collection of tiny bits of planes put together. So that's what I started to do when I put this together. And a lot of my artwork brings different areas together, so it often uses photographs, film, sculpture, and there was loads of potential to do that with this piece of work.
Do you have a favourite plane?
I like Spitfire, and actually the film's called Spitfire Beach, so yeah, it's named after that plane, and it's the best-selling Airfix plane, so yeah, that's my favourite plane. But I've also had a lot of feedback from Airfix enthusiasts, some of who weren't best pleased.
Why?
I think probably because I think some people saw it as a waste of kits, or I wasn't following the instructions. And these people are quite serious, some of the model makers. So they were, not all of them, but some of them were a little bit upset with what I'd done with the kits. Which is quite interesting because it still gets a reaction. Someone's took the time to kind of write about it in that way, even if they don't like it, you know, that it's made some impression on them. So.